Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be chatting about the new release from X.AI, which is this Grok Bot. And basically, what this is another AI agent or harness for more technical folks from Elon Musk's X.AI company. And this is actually part of Cursor. So Cursor was acquired, obviously, by X.AI. And what they are doing here is creating another competitor to all the AI bots that have been coming out. So think of like OpenClaw or Hermes or even maybe Claude or Codex. So they actually have this on Windows where you can download it. And they also have it on iOS. So they have an app version of this, which I think is a game changer. Makes it a little bit more unique than the other tools that are out there. So for example, with Hermes, you have to use Telegram. Same with OpenClaw or Terminal. They actually have their own app. I think what's also interesting here is it's trying to make it very, very easy to create your AI agents. So the front end seems very easy to operate. You can create different agents and chat with them, and then also have them take on different roles and responsibilities. And it's all managed in the cloud by X.AI as well. So you don't have to manage this yourself or on a local machine. So today, just wanted to quickly go through this and check out some use cases and then maybe give some final thoughts at the end. So let's get into a quick demo. So I've logged on here. This is my first time playing around with this. And again, it looks very intuitive. If you scroll at the bottom here, they actually have some suggested AI agents or bots you can create. So they've got an invoice chaser. It's funny because I was just building something like this for my Hermes agent. So it'd be interesting to see how quickly it is to set this one up. They've got a few others, a QA engineer, a deck design using Google Workspace. You've got an expense auditor with QuickBooks, a subscription sleuth, dashboard watcher, night shift, inbox triage, and a chief of staff. So pretty cool. You already have kind of some already pre-curated ones here for you. So let's go ahead and create our chief of staff because we want an AI agent that can manage all the other bots. So we'll go ahead and click that and see how this operates. Looks like we have created our chief of staff. And then here's a message. It says, hey, glad you're here. I'm your chief of staff. I can keep the other bots pointed in the right way and only pull you in when a real decision is needed. I'm going to create a new bot, and I want this bot to be our builder. So all right, so it spun up another bot and it's asking, what do you want me to mainly do? So I want it to be doing some coding and deploys. And this is really easy because it already has questions that it's asking me. So I don't even have to type it out. It's already giving me options. So it's asking, should we connect to GitHub? So yeah, let's connect to GitHub because I already have my GitHub account. Let's give our coder access to GitHub. It's pulling in the GitHub connector. Okay, this says GitHub personal access token. Okay, so I need to go get my GitHub access tokens. Okay, we'll go ahead and get that first. Okay, we're gonna paste our token in here. And let's see if our bot can get access to our GitHub. Yeah, so GitHub has been connected. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can edit this. I wanna give this bot a name. So let's edit this bot. We're gonna call him the code agent. So we're gonna name it. Perfect. Okay. That's pretty cool. So this shows Cody's screen. That is so cool. Wow. So this is like clicking in and seeing what the agent's virtual machine looks like. That is really, really cool. Okay. I didn't even know what that was. Again, we're testing all this out together. So it's really cool how that that kind of came about. Okay. All right. So we'll minimize that. And let's create one more. Let's create an agent that is going to be in charge of, let's just say this one will be our research agent. Yeah, research is right in my wheelhouse. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're going to move our chief of staff to the top here. And then we're going to have our research agent, and then we're going to have our coding agent. So let's see if we can chat with our chief of staff and see if she can give some instructions. So we have our chief of staff. I'm going to ask our chief of staff to ask Rolf to research on how to build this mobile game called Flappy Bird. And then we'll have Cody. This is awesome, guys. We'll have Cody build it. So let's see what Ralph is doing. So Ralph is researching, all right? Let's see here. Got it from Chief of Staff, researching Flappy Bird clone, brief for Cody. I love this. This is so exciting, guys. I'm giddy just watching this. It's just so easy. I will say this is so much easier than, you know, what I do with Hermes. Hermes is awesome because you kind of just tinkling. If you're a tinkler and you want to see how things work, Hermes is great. But if you just want to get something out of the box running, this is it. I mean, this looks great so far. Our chief of staff is talking to Ralph. Ralph is then now researching. And once Ralph is done researching, he'll send the information to Cody to build this game for us. So let's see. Okay, done. Brief is with chief of staff for Cody. All right, so let's see what our chief of staff says. Okay, Ralph's brief is in, handing it to Cody to build a playable browser tribute, working title, tap flyer, hype hop, not a trademark ripoff. I love that. So Cody's building the MVP now. I'll ping you with how to play it as soon as it's ready. Let's see what Cody's doing. This is awesome. So Cody's now putting the scaffolding together, but she's calling it an original tribute and not the actual Flappy Bird, which again, it makes sense. You don't want to get copyright issues. And then it says, I'll ping you when it's playable. Oh man, we ran out of credits. That's a bummer. Let's see if we can add some credits just for the demo. See if we can get this going. Oh no, it is asking for the ultra subscription at $200 a month. Yeah, I don't know if I want to pay for that just yet. I mean, wow. Could you at least finish the demo of the game so I can see a working demo? So that was a bummer that we couldn't finish building our game on the free plan that they offer for Grokbot. So just wanted to share my quick takeaways and kind of the main differences I'm noticing so far between Grokbot and Hermes. So I would say if you want to set up an AI agent fairly quickly, I would say Grokbot probably wins that. Them having access to an iOS app and an Android app is probably also pretty cool. Being able to build fairly quickly right out of the box and not having to worry about hosting is also a win for Grok. And then obviously just the UI. The UI is very easy, very simple, and you're already chatting with your AI agents right away. So I would say those are kind of probably the main things that Grokbot probably has over Hermes. Is just the quick setup and then just the user-friendly UI. But overall, I would say probably one of the vices is obviously upgrading before you can even see a final product to a paid plan. I just wasn't a fan of that. I think with Hermes, you can hook it up to any model, that flexibility. You know, you could hook it up to Kimi or DeepSeek or even the ChatGPT subscription if you wanted to, and be able to get access to a tool fairly quickly or fairly cheap and actually test it out. I like that flexibility. I think the other piece that Hermes has on this is just the ability to give your AI agent more tools. I think the out-of-the-box apps that Grok has is pretty nice, but I believe Hermes just offers a lot more in terms of you decide what you want. You know, the integrations are fairly easy. If you're technical, obviously, I think maybe for a less technical person, it might be a little bit more challenging. So if you're somebody that likes to be technical, figure it out yourself, build it, kind of customize it to your own needs, I think that's where Hermes ultimately wins. I think Hermes obviously is just a great operator style overall. Just the different integrations, the flexibility, the engagement with the agent, the team constantly shipping updates. I think even today they just shipped an answer to Grokbot that they are calling Hermes bot, I believe, or something like that. So I just saw a post on X. I follow them, and they shipped something very similar to what Grokbot has for their desktop, I believe. So anyway, these are my main takeaways. I think Grokbot wins on an easy setup, and then really Hermes wins on flexibility and low cost. And so I'll continue to play around with these. Looks like you can get Grokbot with a Super Grok subscription. I don't have one. And honestly, I don't know if I even need one at this point. I'm paying for so many of these. I'm okay with what Hermes has. I think I just wanted to see the overall setup, how easy it was to set this up and get something running. And it was a bummer that we couldn't finish it. So anyway, those are my main takeaways so far. Is it's easy to use, but you need to pay to play. And unfortunately, I'm not a fan of that. And I like what Hermes has so far. So if you enjoyed this, give it a like, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.